bim bim bam, bim 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 bam, yo pa 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 bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, hey Shabbat 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 shalom, bim bam. Bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, ya pa 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 bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Boker Tov to all of my friends at Congregation Emmanuel. Hello, I'm so happy that you're here. Where are you? You're in your house. Yes, you are. Oh, I see someone in their car. Shabbat shalom to each of you. Rabbi Yael this morning is in our Beit Knesset. She's in our house of gathering. You know, there's another name of this special place. It's written about in today's Torah portion. It's called a Mishkan. A Mishkan, it's the place where the Divine One enters with us. You know, whenever the divine is with us, I always love to pick a kippah and sing the kippah song. Would you pick a kippah? Maybe yours is aqua blue or stunning red or lime green or pink with beautiful energy around it. Sparkles. Oh, maybe I'll take this pink one. Kippah Yarmulke shows the world you're a Jew. Wear it all day or just when you pray. It's totally up to you. I wear a kippah on my head to remind me the divine is above. Wearing a kippah is one of the ways I show my respect and my love. Kippah Yarmulke shows the world you're a Jew. Wear it all day or just when you play. It's totally up to you. Some put it on when they eat, and others just when they pray. Some of us like to wear a kippah everywhere during the day. Kippah Yarmulke shows the world you're a Jew. Wear it all day or just when you play. It's totally up to you. Eze tzeva zeh? What color is this? Adom. It's red. What color is this kippah? Varod. It's pink. What color is this kippah? Kahol. It's blue. And what color is this kippah? Yarok. Like Rabbi Yael's kippah. Yarok. What color are your kippot? Does anyone have a yarok, a green? Oh, you do. Does anyone have a kahol, a blue? Kahol. Did anyone choose a pink, a varod? Varod. And how about a dome, red? I'm sure that your kippah is beautiful, and I can't wait to see you wear it when we can all be back together again in the synagogue. When I wake up in the morning, usually the first thing I do is think about my Creator and think about my faith and remind myself that we have one God. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 That was beautiful. When I wake up in the morning, after I've said my Shema, I usually go outside with my dogs, Lola and Moose. And when I do, we take a walk in the woods and we look up at the mountains. And I remember that the mountain is created by my God. And I remember that I am responsible to take care of the earth. And sometimes Psalm 121 comes to mind. I lift up my eyes to the mountains, and that connects me to the source of creation. Esa einai el heharim, me'ayin yavo esri. Esa einai el heharim, me'ayin yavo esri. Esri, me'im Adonai oseh shamayim ba'aretz. Esri, me'im Adonai oseh shamayim ba'aretz. Yalai la lai lai, yalai la lai lai, yalai la 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 la. I want to hear you. Yalai la lai lai, yalai la lai lai, yalai la 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 la. I love these prayers. Where do my prayers come from? Some of you may have said they come from the Torah. Some of you may have just said they come from the prayer book, the Siddur. And I'm going to remind you that our prayers also come from our heart. So those were all right answers. Our prayers come from our heart. Oh God, my God, I pray that these things never end. The sand and the sea, the rush of the waters, the crash of the heavens, the prayer of the heart, the sand and the sea, the rush of the waters, the crash of the heavens, the prayer of the heart. Eli, Eli, shelo yigamer le'olam, hachol v'hayam, rish rush shel hamayim, barak hashamayim, tfilat ha'adam, the sand and the sea, the rush of the waters, the crash of the heavens, the prayer of the heart. So many of our prayers that come from the heart are in English, and other prayers from the heart and from the Siddur, the prayer book, and from the Torah are in Hebrew. Hebrew has an aleph-bet, an alphabet. Would you be my echo as we prepare ourselves with the aleph-bet, with the Hebrew alphabet? Whatever I say, you sing back to me. Aleph, bet, bet. Gimel, dalet, hey. Vav, zayin, chet, tet. Yod, kaf, chaf. Lamed, mehem, nun. Samech, ayin, pei, fei. Tzadik, kuf, reish. Shin, sin, tav. Let's sing it all again. It's easy as you can see and hear. I'll say the aleph, bet. Won't you repeat after me? Here we go. Aleph, bet, bet. Aleph, bet, bet. Gimel, dalet, hey. Gimel, dalet, hey. Vav, zayin, chet, tet. Vav, zayin, chet, tet. Yod, kaf, chaf. Yod, kaf, chaf. Lamed, mehem, nun. Lamed, mehem, nun. Samech, ayin, pei, fei. Samech, ayin, pei, fei. Tzadik, kuf, reish. Tzadik, kuf, reish, shin, sin, tav. That was beautiful. We use Hebrew in the Beit Knesset, in the synagogue, in the Mishkan, in the holy place where the Divine One dwells. But we also use Hebrew when we're on the playground, when we're around the dinner table, when we are with our friends and family, and for nursery rhymes before we go to bed. Because Hebrew is not just a prayer language, it's a spoken language and a playful language and a learning language. Let's sing a couple of wonderful nursery rhymes that we know in Hebrew. Balon katan, balon kachol, ratza liot achi gadol. Little balloon, blue balloon, wanted to be the biggest balloon. Heat not peach. Heat not peach. Heat not peach. Heat not peach. Ad Itpotzets hapikeach. One more time. Balon katan, balon kachol. רצה להיות הכי גדול. התנפח, 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 עד התפוצץ הפיקח. Oh, it popped, that wise little balloon. Agudal, agudal. Thumb, thumb. Matai tigdal? When are you gonna grow up? Lo rotze ligdol bichlal. I don't want to grow up at all. Rotze liot achi katan. Kol hazman, kol hazman. Let's do that one more time. Agudal, agudal. Matai tigdal? Lo rotze ligdol bichlal. Rotze liot achi katan. Kol hazman, kol hazman. Achbar katan, a little mouse. Tiel bagan, took a trip in the garden. Pagash, he met. Chatul, a cat. Shachor, who was black. What did that Achbar Katan do? Rach, 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 whoop! Nichnas lachor. He ran into the hole. Achbar Katan, tiel bagan, pagash. Chatul, shachor. Rach, 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 whoop! Nichnas lachor. Hebrew, Ivrit, is in our hearts and in our prayer books and on our playgrounds. It's also in the Torah. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all its supporters are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom. Chaim hi למחזיקים בה וכל תומכיה מאושר. עץ חיים היא למחזיקים בה וכל תומכיה מאושר. שלום, 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 shalom, shalom. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all its supporters are happy. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Where's the Torah? Where's our Torah? I see the menorah, but not the Torah. I see big lights in the sanctuary, but not the Torah. I see the seats and my guitar and the guitar stand, but not the Torah. Wait, what are you telling me? Look for the Ner Tamid, the eternal light, the light that doesn't go off, but at night it gets dark. Not there. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Up, up. the Ner Tamid. I see the eternal light. That's the light that stays on at night when Rabbi's here, when Rabbi's home, when you're tucked in at bed. At night, safe and cozy and snuggly, our Ner Tamid is always on. Once I found my Ner Tamid, I come down and I see the Aron HaKodesh. And guess where the Torah is? Inside the Aron HaKodesh. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all its supporters are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom. Are you looking at this beautiful Sefer Torah that has Hebrew on the scroll on the inside? The scroll on the inside. But what else do you notice? This Torah's wearing a crown. Once a year, I can also choose to wear a crown. The Torah wears the crown because the Torah is so special to us. The Torah wears a crown every day and on Shabbat. That's our beautiful Torah. But I wanted you to know that I could wear a crown. I could wear a crown specifically on Purim. Because on Purim, I can pretend that I am a queen or a king. I can pretend that I am a prince or a princess. I can pretend that I am a woman or a man. I can pretend that I have a beard and a mustache, and that I wear a funny hat. On Purim, I can do all of these things because on Purim, something very special happens. Oh, once there was a wicked, wicked man, and Haman was his name. Oh, the Bible, he lied and lied about the Jews, whom he was always blaming. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. And nash some Humintashen. Humintashen, those are the cookies that have 3 sides and have delicious fruit on the inside. I always eat them on Purim. But Mordechai, her cousin bold, said, "What a dreadful knave, sir. Our Esther is a clever queen. Her people she will save, sir. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be." And nash some Humintashen. When Esther speaking to the king of Haman, screaming boos, plot made mention. "Aha," said he. "Oh no, he won't. I'll spoil his bad intentions. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be." And nash some Humintashen. The Bible tells us how God destroyed all of Haman. Haman! If I say Haman, you say, woo! Haman's plan so clever. Oh, God preserve the Jews that day, as he has done forever. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. And nasam homin tashin. That's right. I have many Rashanim. You heard some of them. Rashan, yes, you're right. Some people call it a grogger. Rashan in Hebrew is because it's a thing that makes rash. It makes noise. A Rashan makes noise. So you can make a Rashan in your house out of anything that makes noise. A grogger, or a bottle filled with beads, a maraco, or even a musical instrument. On our website, Haman. So we get to dress up on Purim. I can't wait to see what you're going to be. We get to dress up, and then we get to do something else. We get to take out a special scroll. This one is not inside the Aron HaKodesh with the Torah. The Torah we read every day and every week on Shabbat. This special secret box made of wood has a secret scroll inside it, and it's called a Megillah. A Megillah we read just once a year, and the Megillah tells the story of Esther and Haman and Mordecai. It's a beautiful story because actually there was a really, really rotten man named Haman. And Haman wanted to get rid of all of the Jewish people. So he made a scary plot. And he was going to have the king agree to get rid of all of the Jews. But there were some very brave people, and Esther was among them. Esther, she went to the king and she said, "Oh, king, that is not how we treat people. Especially, you should know, I'm Jewish." That's one of the things I loved about Esther. She was so proud to be Jewish. She stood up for what she believed in. She said, "What you do to the Jewish people, you do to me." And Achashverosh, who loved Esther very much, realized that you never hurt another person because of his beliefs or the color of his skin or his faith. And so the king Achashverosh said, whatever Haman had planned to do to the Jews will be done to him. First, Haman wanted to be walked around in a carriage drawn by horses, and he wanted the Jewish people to lead him, but instead, King Achashverosh said, "Haman, you will lead the horse, and Mordecai will ride in the carriage." And then, at the end of the day, Haman had planned to hang the Jews on a tree with a noose. And here we are. What you would do to another person, you have to remember, could be done to you. If Haman only understood that, he would never have wanted to hurt the Jewish people. Haman, this is a pretend story. That's why Haman doesn't look like a person. He looks like a reptile. But you know, the story is very important because the story reminds us that if we are going to actually live happily ever after, like Esther did, we have to take care of people who are the same as we and who are different. This is the Megillah. When you tell a big story, it can be a Megillah. This is a funny story and also a little bit of a sad story. This is a pretend story, but it also reminds us that in real life, there are certain people who try to hurt us, and when we stand up for one another, when we make sure that they're not going to hurt anybody, so we take care of our community and our families and our friends. What a special day it is. Next Friday, Rabbi Yael is going to be dressed up as Steve Kornacki, and I'm going to be reading the Megillah with our cantorial soloist Alexandra and members of the congregation. I hope that you are going to dress up in your costume Friday night at 6 p.m. and join us so that we can celebrate Purim together. Chag Purim, Chag Purim, Chag Yafeh L'Yeladim, Masechot, Rashanim, Zmirot V'Reikudim. Havana Risha, rush, rush, rush. Havana Risha, rush, rush, rush. Havana Risha, rush, rush, rush. Barashahanim. Purim Day, it's a happy holiday. We make noise on our toys, we sing and dance and play. Let's hear the groggers rush, rush, rush. Let's hear the groggers rush, rush, rush. Let's hear the groggers rush, rush, rush. When they say, hey man. Ani Purim, Sameach Umvadeach. Halo, Rak Pam B'Shana, Avo Lahitraeach. Yai lai lai la la lai, lai 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 lai. Ya lai lai la la lai, la lai lai lai. My friends, the last song before we go today, and I'll be here at 10 a.m. to lead Saturday morning service if you want to pray a little more with Rabbi Yael. I'll be here next Friday night at 6 so we can celebrate Purim. But you know, you're probably going to be eating Humintashen, and Humintashen is like Haman's hat. Rabbi's hat doesn't have 3 corners, but it is Rabbi's hat. La kova sheli, shalosh pinot, la kova sheli, lulei hayulo, shalosh pinot, lo hayaze hakova sheli. That hat of mine, it has 3 points, 3 points to the hat of mine. If it didn't have 3 points, it would not be the hat of mine. You think you got that? Well, watch out, because we're going to close by doing it as fast as we can. Get ready. La kova sheli, shalosh pinot, la kova sheli, lulei hayu lo shalosh pinot, lo haya ze hakova sheli, la kova sheli, shalosh pinot, la kova sheli, lulei hayu lo shalosh pinot, lo haya ze hakova sheli. Shabbat shalom, yeladim, Chag Purim sameach.